But right now, what I want to see is where this raven is trying to lead us. So he's going to fly off. And he's just going to keep going. But where? Because we went down this path already. Okay. Well, that was a music shift that I'm not too steezed upon. That wasn't here either the last time that we walked by. This cloth. Why is it here?
Dress. It's made from the same fabric I found a shred of next to the lake.
Wait.
In fact, it is torn.
No, isn't this the same?
My mother's.
This is the fabric that we found in the basement. I can't move my mouse. Alright everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Pandalorian, and by the sound of the birds, the sound of my voice, and those creepy ass picture frames on the wall, I'm sure you can piece together that you are back for another episode of Martha is Dead. Now, where we left off, things are only getting creepier by the second. The lady is just messing with us. Photos are showing that there are messages that we can only depict through images post-development. And we got shot at, and our friend Lapo, I think it was his name, Lapo, got killed. Just in the most gruesome way possible. And he knew that we were Giulia, not Martha. He could tell us apart, and he knew very well. Why he kept that secret? No idea. But all I know is that not only is the upside down picture here now, but that I'm assuming mood stabilizer or like antidepressant medication mom's been taking is now in our room. And my God, that is a gorgeous view. Take a little screenshot of that. But now we're basically just setting off to do the next day and kind of just continue the way we've been continuing. So let's see, our objectives now are, let's see, dress yourself for the funeral, find Lapo's letter, find the bag, the white lady. So we have the tarot cards. They must be hidden, but who knows where. Oh, this is the key, right? Yeah, I need the key. That's nothing. That also has to do with the key. I don't know where my bike pump is, and then I have to read today's new newspaper. So we're going to do that, but we have to get dressed for the funeral.
No, my bag is not here.
Son of a
Diary.
bitch.
Lapo's letter.
Oh, so that's why we have to find it. All right, well, we have to dress ourselves first.
How is my daughter? Please, doctor. Please give me good news.
It's a miracle she's alive, Eric, but she will be all right.
Okay, so the doctor was still here. He's checking us out this morning. I would like to get dressed. Not gonna walk out there naked. It's creepy. All right, so the last time we tried to put on this really cool thing, it said it was reserved for special occasions only. So we're gonna put it on now.
I would like to spend a moment with my sister.
Listening to conversation by
Just me
interacting
and
with the
her
door.
alone, before people arrive for the funeral and then take her away.
All right. So the final farewell. Oh, I think we're nearing the end of the game. But before we go and eavesdrop on this man's conversation, which, by the way, eavesdropping, could be good, could be bad, whatever you want to think about it. But if you guys are new to the channel or find yourselves returning, please consider dropping a like on the video, a comment down below, and a subscription to the channel would be greatly appreciated. It is the best way to support me and the channel. Takes 2 seconds. Ready? Watch this. Sip of coffee. Boom. There we go. All right. Moving on.
The bullet passed right by her heart and exited her chest. Unbelievably, it missed her lungs, spine, and heart. She could have been paralyzed or died. But thankfully, she's fine. I examined her thoroughly.
Luckiest
She didn't
girl in
even
this
lose
game.
That much blood. She was lucky. And you were lucky, so to speak.
She was lucky that my wife went for a walk in the woods. Otherwise,
She would have bled to death, yes.
I don't know what to say.
Why
All of
was mom taking a walk in the
it's
woods?
too much.
Ooh.
So much death and suffering.
Bad omens.
Nothing more.
Don't worry, Eric. She's young, so she'll recover quickly. I'll be here all day anyway.
Thank you, doctor, for
What do you,
everything.
hey, yo!
Do you mind coming with me to pick my wife up from the cemetery?
We're just gonna have a
The funeral will
little bit
start
of like
soon in the
hecking
chapel.
just out of
Of course
nowhere.
not.
We're just gonna let
Lead
that
the way.
happen. Okay.
of these preparations for the funeral. Irina wants everything to be perfect. It's her way of coping, so she doesn't have to think about everything going on.
Hmm.
She is a woman who has suffered so much. Maybe too much.
Okay. Which, if you think about this, this is all really fucked up, because the reason that they probably feel so comfortable talking directly outside the door was because supposedly deaf
There's
Martha.
my bag. Thank God.
So there shouldn't be any reason they think I can hear. Why my bag's in here, though, is a
Let's
little
hope
bit
Lapo's
weird.
letter is in there.
Let's see. Ooh, I want to do our reading. All right, shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. And one more for good luck. All right, divination. Here we go. Okay. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, because that's my birth month. November. The moon. 12, 13, 14, 15, because that's the day. The Empress upside down. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. It's the closest to my age. I'm going to be 25 this year. The High Priestess
I have to
upright.
see beyond appearances. There are those who betray me and speak ill of me, but someone will know how to give me the right advice.
Okay. So there was that. And now... Ooh, we have a new journal entry as well, it seems. Oh.
July 19th.
Okay.
I retrieved the cameras at the lake, but I had convinced myself that I was the one who had hurt Martha. So much so that when I had the rolls with me on the way home, I found myself in another horrible dream. I don't even remember going to sleep. As soon as I woke up, I developed the film. The photos confirmed to me that my memory of that night was correct. It was a great relief. I have decided to go back to the lake in an attempt to communicate with the White Lady. I know it's a crazy thought, but I can't get it out of my head. I need to know what happened to Martha, so I must pursue every possible avenue, even the path of insanity.
Oh, we're definitely going down that path rather quickly. All right, and finally, we're going to go back and read Lapo's note, because we didn't get to finish it.
Dear Giulia, are you surprised that I've addressed this to you and don't think you're dead? Everyone calls you Martha now, right? I know you too well. I can never understand why no one else can ever tell you apart. Not even your own mother and father. Martha is gone, and I cannot reconcile myself to that fact. I have to stay hidden, and sadly I can't run to you. Even if I would love nothing more than to hold you tight and cry together. No words. I just want to be close to you. Can we meet in the barn tonight? I will try my best to be there around midnight.
Ooh, phone number.
Don't be alarmed, but if things get ugly, please remember this number, 6934.
6934. 6934.
He knew he was
We're
in
going to commit
serious
that.
danger, but what about the letter?
Number.
I had it in my hand when the soldiers ran off. Mummy found me, and if she's read it, well, she hates Lapo, and now she must know who I am. No, she probably would have left me there to die. She'd rather have no daughter than the wrong one. Before I passed out, I must have put it back in my bag. There is no other explanation.
Okay, nobody's here. We'll read the newspaper. It's the first thing we got to do every single time.
Attempted murder in La Romola. After the murder of Giulia K., today her twin sister is the victim of another attempted murder. The condition of the young girl, found by the German troops, is no cause for concern. The political motive behind this is becoming all the more clear.
I think the motive is
That's not
death.
what happened. It's all wrong. Mummy was the one who found me. The German soldiers shot me. Best to stay quiet. No one ever believes the truth.
Yeah, well, death
New
also is coming
ordinance
for
ban
us.
on the use of bicycles. Over the last few days, cyclists have once again shot at members of the Italian armed forces and at civilians in the streets. The offenders will be punished in accordance with German martial law.
Never mind, maybe we won't go look for that bike
Even in
pump.
Florence, the war is beginning to
All
be
set.
felt. Supplies are starting to run out. Bread may only last a few more days. Prices are rising dramatically. Meat can now be found for 100 to 140 lira per kilo. The gas has been cut and there is no coal.
I don't know if that's a lot of money or not.
The
I'm going to assume it
Battle of
is.
Tuscany. German operations in the Livorno area. Extremely violent fighting in the streets of the city.
All right. Well, we've read all of the newspaper. Now, where... I feel like there's just... Oh, more planes.
I should pick up the phone but remain silent. If I
Yes.
let the caller speak first, I'll find out who it is.
See in here, and boom, grab the phone.
Hello? Ma'am? Can you hear me? Is there somebody there? Mr. Eric?
Oh, it's the nanny. I can confide in her. Nanny? Hello, it's me.
What? Hello? Oh my lord. I must be dreaming or something.
No, Nanny, you're not dreaming. It's really me, it's Giulia.
Oh my god. Giulia.
Not the smartest
My
choice.
little sparrow. How wonderful. Sorry, but I thought you were dead. I saw you lying there dead. This brings me so much joy that... Actually, you must explain to me, my little sparrow. What is happening?
Was
I
that bird
told
that got
Nanny
pecked to death a
everything that
sparrow?
happened. She
That's
was sad for
ner-
Martha, of course.
Not a great
but very
sign.
happy at the same time. I was the one she had a special bond with. I explained to her that I wanted to try and meet the White Lady, even if I knew it was a silly idea. But she didn't think I was a fool. Quite the opposite. She explained to me what I should do in an attempt to meet her. It was complicated. I noted everything down carefully in my diary. Who knows, maybe she did it only to keep me occupied, while deciding what to do with me and who to warn. I won't ever know, though, because that very same day, a bomb struck the villa and she died. They all died. We should have been in that house ourselves, but instead, poor Nanny.
Oh?
Bye, Nanny. I love you.
Goodbye, my darling. I thought I'd lost you. Be careful, my little
Well,
sparrow.
that makes this conversation a lot more morbid. Okay. You can now use the telephone to make calls. Oh, this is
Now I
new.
know what must be done to meet the lady.
Okay.
Nanny has explained everything to me. I must try to meet her early in the morning when it is foggy, or all will have been in vain.
Foggy.
That's what the legend says.
Okay.
This is what I need to do. 1. I must re-invoke her loss by putting her into contact with her lover. To do this, Nanny said to look for his grave in the woods, but there are so many. Daddy always said that infrared photos can see what the naked eye cannot.
Oh, okay.
Maybe then they also see ghosts. There wouldn't be anything strange about that now, considering I'm trying to contact one after all. How crazy.
Okay. What's
2.
next?
A part of me needs to enter her world. A lock of hair would work, so I'll need scissors to cut some off.
Ooh, we have scissors.
3. I will need an object that connects her world to mine. I don't know what to do for this yet. Hopefully something will come to mind when I least expect it.
Okay.
4. To communicate with her, I will need to use my tarot cards. I will meet with the lady on the island where her lover was executed.
Okay. So, oop. Let's go map, objectives. So, requirements. So you cannot use the telephone to make calls. None of those really are needed right now. This is the one that we will definitely need. So from Lapo's message, don't be alarmed, but if things get ugly, please remember the number 6934. Say goodbye to your sister, the White Lady. So it has to be foggy. This is essential. My personal object, the lover. Okay. I don't know what the object could be, though. That's the one thing that's very confusing.
Martha was taken to the chapel for her funeral. I want to say goodbye to her alone before everyone arrives.
So he was taken to the chapel. Oh, we can never... Oh, it's the bike. But then again, like I said, I don't think I even want to have a bike pump for it. Here it is,
Here's
though.
the bicycle pump.
However, I would like to not get shot at.
Riding bikes around here is beautiful. These are Mummy and Daddy's bikes, though. Mine is outside.
Yeah. Do we have a dog? Do we have some sort of pet? Who's eating out of those bowls? Anyway, you know what? 6934. I want to dial it. See. How do I... 6 9 3 4. Let's see what this does. I just gotta know.
You've called this number. Damn, Lapo must be dead then. Rest in peace, fair comrade.
Yes, Lapo is dead. I am due.
No, don't talk. We don't need to know who you are. By calling this number, it means Lapo wanted you to complete his work. A telephone cable near the house of German General Erich K. has to be cut. One goes to the house, but there's another cable we suspect is connected to a secret base. That is the one that has to be cut. If you see any German vehicles around, let us know immediately. We won't use this number anymore. It's dangerous. Use a telegraph. That will be safer. I hope you know how to use them. Otherwise, you'll have to come up with something. This is important. Frequency X. Before the message, telegraph town on fire to identify yourself. Long live the homeland. Long live the liberation.
Should I sabotage the cable and become a spy? I don't know. My father is German. It would be like betraying him even though he himself hates this war. But what happened to Lapo and those guys? If I can save someone's life, maybe I should try. Or maybe I can talk to Daddy about it. He may be able to advise me on what to do. Don't even know the first thing about all this.
We're not asking Dad anything. Oop. Help the partisans reveal the plan to Father. Oh, God. You know... Oh, what do I do? What do I do? So if we help the rebellion, like, we're Italians, so we want to help the Italians. But our father has been really good to us, and I feel like if he also learns that we're Giulia, by talking to him, he'll know? I don't... I'm gonna say father.
I decided to tell my father.
I'm gonna say tell father.
I loved him very much, so I couldn't do such a thing in secret. I didn't understand anything about
I might be
things.
making the wrong choice
I
here.
would have acted without knowing what I was doing. Daddy told me to agree to their requests and report everything back to him. He implored me not to get myself into any trouble. Like all fathers do.
But by telling him he now knows that we're Giulia, he knows that we're
Cut
not
the
Martha.
cable, I will need sharp scissors. Tailor scissors should be fine.
I already have a pair. So the communication cable looks like something else right there. I don't know if blowing the tires up is actually going to do much for us. It could, though. Now, how did you used to do stuff like this? Oh, you literally just had to, like, hand pump it. Okay, that's kind of cool. Ye old bike pump. I like how you can see the tires slowly but surely filling up a little bit. Any more? We good? There we go. Okay. Though I don't want to ride it right now because I feel like that's the best way for me to die. Oh, we climbing? Oh, this isn't safe. Oh, this isn't safe at all. Okay, just alternate mouse buttons because this is so gonna go well. You know, isn't this a good way to get, like, electrocuted? Because I don't know what the standards were back in these days, but there's no way I'm qualified to be doing any bit of this.
A German tank. I have to report its location via the telegraph hidden near the cowshed. Daddy probably asked for a garrison after all that has happened. I should report its location via telegraph.
Yeah, that's fine, but can we...
Heads towards the house and then keeps going, so it must be the right one.
God, you gotta... What? I thought those were, like, always live. Do I just get down? How do I climb down? Oh, right there.
Now all that remains is to go to the telegraph near the barns.
Okay. I don't like how there's just a live and ready tank within eye shot of our house right now. That is extremely uncomforting. Okay, so where's the cow shed? That's the bike. Okay, it's on the exact opposite side of the house. And I know that we could do Martha's little last goodbye thing right now. However, my only issue with that is I feel like it might progress the story a little too far. And I don't want to do that yet. I want to give that a moment. Okay, so the telegraph hidden near the cow shed. Looked like the X was going over into this direction. Would I be correct in my assumption? Kind of? Do I have to go down? Oh, I think I do. Down and around. There we go. I still want to know where those keys are hidden, since I'm not able to find them. Oh. Generator? For what? But
The telegraph must be hidden in one of these feed bins.
I'm gonna assume it's the only one that I can open. Yeah, man. Well, you know what? Guess she was right. And I know she said Father taught us Morse code. Oh, God.
I have to start every message with the code word. I saw the tank on the road, and the road is near the house. I guess I have to communicate
Oh,
something
the
like
dots or dashes to get the correct letter? What? Select the words you need to create the message. Hold up. It will now reset the current conversation. This will have to be replayed. Yes, because I forgot the name or the code word. God, girl, please hurry. All right, let's see. Okay, objectives, communication tables. So find the telegraph. Use the telegraph. Remember the code word town on fire. Okay. Town on fire. Town on fire. I know we're gonna have to listen to this again. I apologize. All right, town on fire. Here we go. Let's see, where is town
that. I
on
have to start
fire?
every message with the code
Town.
word. I saw the tank on the
Okay,
road.
TW.
And the road is near the house.
On
Guess I
fire,
have to
INF.
communicate something like that.
Okay, so town on fire. Tank. Is there like near or close to? Because tank, close, house. Size near. Oh, near house. Over? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's like at least 7 words. What? So we have town on fire, tank close, house. Over and out? Send.
I'll add over at the end to make it clear that I have finished.
Over and out. Over.
No, this doesn't seem clear to me. I need to find the right words.
All right, the tank is over on the road near the house. Oh, okay. So we'll do it this way. We'll do town on fire, tank. Where is on? Is there just on? Tank on road, tank. Positioned road near house over. Short press to send dot. Press and hold down briefly to send a dash. So. Okay. Sorry, I'm like really quiet during this. I like really have to focus on what I'm pressing. Fun fact, I think I already said this, but in my younger years, when I was in about 5th grade, I actually made a telegraph. And I knew a little bit of Morse code. I actually got really good at it for a kid. However, like with all languages that you're not really using at the time, you kind of just forget. Oh. What are they telling us? It's a long one. Oh my god, he's writing a book. What? How are you still going? If you guys are watching at this point in the video right now, just write ... dot. Don't know what it means. You could probably figure it out using this. But just ... dot. Okay, what am I... Okay, what did they say? So... dot, over and out.
They are asking me to find a map of the defense.
There we go. We did it.
There
Figured
is
it
one
out.
in my
Took
father's
forever.
study.
We got it. Let's go. All right, figured out the Morse code part. So now we have to continue with the rest of everything. Okay, so what does it want us to do now? The bicycle, a final farewell. So objectives. So, oh, I must take a photo of the map in Daddy's studio. Gotcha. Well, we can do that right away. We just got to make our way back up there, take a nice little photo, and then we're leaving it next to the building. I'm trying to figure out here who's the good guy and who's the bad guy, though, because that really starts getting you thinking, like, is helping Dad the right decision? Because I'm beginning to wonder if he's actually on our side and if he's actually the good guy. Maybe I shouldn't have trusted him. Because I feel like this is going to come back to bite us in the butt. And that's not good. Also, nobody said a word about me wearing Martha's clothes just constantly, which I also find to be a little weird. But far be it from me to judge, I suppose. Alright, use the camera. It's probably way too bright, so it's... Oh, it's framed and properly exposed. It's just out of focus? That's easily rectifiable, apparently.
That's it. Hopefully the image comes out clearly.
Alright, objective updated. And I'm assuming the new objective is to go downstairs and we are going to print this photo out. Let's, you know, meander our way downstairs. We still... Is there something on the wall we could look at? Oh, it's just these photos. We still haven't gone to see Martha yet, which we will definitely do in this video. Because I want to make sure that we're always keeping everything moving along in the story. Especially because I'm getting more excited as it's going on. It's reminding me of that other game we played on the channel not too long ago, The Suicide of Rachel Foster. That was a really good game. If you guys have not seen that game, or on the channel, definitely go watch it. I really enjoyed my time. Alright, develop this photo. So we're gonna put it fully into frame. As in focus as we can. Boom, we'll skip that part. Dip her in the bath, and we just gotta wait the 10 seconds. Okay, almost there. There we go. I'll never get the exact 10 seconds we need, but who really needs
The print
it?
should be fine like this. You can see detail clearly.
I guess so. It seems a little blurry because of that lamp, but I guess there really wasn't much we could have done. Okay, exiting here. I think that's scaring me less and less as we move on. Alright, still the bicycle, the final farewell objective. So, leave the photo near the stream. Where's the stream? Is it like this? I guess. Oh, it's right there. So we have to go down through the gate and leave it right about there. And then we will go say our goodbyes to Martha. Or I guess yeah, Martha. I was gonna say, no, wait, we're Giulia. Now I'm even beginning to freak myself out. So is it still down that same way? Yeah, okay, so we're gonna go right here. And we're gonna head down the line. Guess we go up the stairs. That's where Martha currently is. Oh, no! Oh. Hi. What you doing there, bud? I mean, I don't want it. You can have it. That's your dinner. No, I'm all good, but thank you. Oh, okay. Littering. Whatever. Yeah, I have a feeling that's a sparrow. So, and that nanny was calling us a little sparrow. I have a feeling that was
Poor
very
little one.
foreboding.
He's dead. Poor little guy. His place is by Martha's side.
We were, you know what, let's see. We'll do the Martha thing first. We'll develop that photo later. I have a feeling this isn't exactly the end of the game yet. Oh, God, just...
Nanny always calls me Little Sparrow. This is the part of me that died with Martha. It'll be safe next to her.
Let's bring this in. Something back there, too.
Here, Martha. This is my heart. Carry it with you. I'm starting to understand how painful your condition must have been. Not being able to properly communicate with anyone is becoming increasingly difficult. I envied you, but I did not see your suffering.
That
I did
crow.
not understand your courage. I miss you so much, Martha. I'm not worthy to dress in your clothes.
Right? Let's see what this letter says.
Commune of San Casciano. Province of Florence. Death certificate. From the Register of Death Certificates of this commune, number 174, part 3. Series 12 of the year 1944. It is certified that on the day of the 16th of July of the year 1944, Giulia K. has died, resident of Via Perchabaya, born in La Romola. On the 26th of February 1923, the daughter of General Eric
so
K.
she was only
and Irene K. Don Attilio D.
21.
will give the funeral, and the esteemed Mr. Alberto M., who will look after the burial in the cemetery of La Romola. Telephone number 6537. The official state civil service. General Galeazzo T.
Yeah, so she was only 21, man, when that happened. Something with that just doesn't sit right. But also, what are the new objectives for her? Also, I just heard that. I don't know why this is new. It had something new with it. Yeah, Martha's gone now. Is there... Does he want to say something? Oh, he's right there. Why are you so vocal? Oh, it wasn't a crow, it was a raven. And I think he's trying to lead me somewhere. But I gotta do this photo first before I forget. The plot really is thickening on this story, and I'm getting very excited with each chapter that comes out, because everything is just building up to this insane climax. So I have very high hopes for all of this. So we're leaving the photograph right there.
There we go. The photo is where they requested.
Okay. Objective updated for that. Use the telegraph. Oh. There are so many parts to these chapters now that I'm wondering like how much I can actually get done in a single episode. Because they're already running pretty long. If it doesn't end soon, I'll probably end it early and then we'll have to pick up where we left off in the next recording. But right now what I want to see is where this raven is trying to lead us. So he's going to fly off. And he's just going to keep going. But where? Because we went down this path already. Okay. Well, that was a music shift that I'm not too seized upon. That wasn't here either the last time that we walked by. This cloth. Why is it here?
Dress. It's made from the same fabric I found a shred of next to the lake.
Wait.
In fact, it is torn.
No, isn't this
It
the
must be
same?
my mother's.
This is the fabric that we found in the basement. That I can't move my mouse.
I started to suspect that Mummy could have been involved in Martha's murder. Lost in these thoughts, hours passed, and I completely forgot about the funeral. When I realized it was evening, they were already carrying the coffin towards the cemetery. She never loved me, I knew that well. But I would never have believed that, had it been her. I struggled to believe it but it made so much sense. At the lake, she must have thought Martha was me because she was convinced that I
And
was
remember,
dead.
that fabric was in the basement with the rest of the fabric, and it wasn't listed on the receipts. We gotta keep that in mind. So this was fabric that we weren't technically supposed to know about. Mom never did like us, and Lapo said our family could never tell us apart. Oh, okay, so now I'm beginning to understand it a little bit more. So obviously, the game is proving that the White Lady is real, but I'm wondering if Mom was the one who killed her. And that's why Death was telling the story of getting mistaken. Because he himself, the Grim Reaper, isn't the one who kills you. He's the one who ushers you into the next life. He basically takes the soul with him and you go. But
When the funeral ended, I felt an irresistible urge to play. I loved music. I started playing without thinking about the possible consequences. I didn't care anymore. I needed to feel alive, to exist again.
Yeah, I have a feeling Mom was the one that was tricked, and Death suffered the consequences. Also, Beethoven was deaf and he played really good music. You could probably still keep up the charade.
What's going on here? Giulia? Is that you? No, it's not possible. Martha's never played. She's deaf, yet no. This is madness. My God. So, Martha? I understand now. You can get all of the attention, right? You were jealous, weren't you? Because she was a wonderful girl and you're just a useless little slut.
Okay.
How did you manage to convince her? I get it now. But she talked to me. No, it doesn't make sense. I will have you locked up in
What
an
are you
asylum.
trying to
You
convince
hear?
us of,
That's enough.
Mom?
You will pay for what you've done, you cursed lunatic. They will torture you to reveal the monsters in your head.
Okay. What?
Her words were as sharp as blades. I tried to tell her that it wasn't me. I showed her the photos I developed that proved my innocence. But she grew all the more angry, calling me crazy, and then she began to hit me with everything she had at hand. I closed my eyes as more darkness began to take over in me. Memories came flooding back. Not memories of actual past events, but more so of feelings. Feelings I had when I was little. They were scary. They were the fears of a little girl. Despite what had happened, I went walking in the woods early the next morning to meet the lady. The evening before, my father had tried desperately to console me.
Yeah, because that's right. Dad always kind of
Talk
liked
to
us
me,
a
Giulia.
little bit better.
You know I love you. I just want to understand what happened. I am happy you are alive. Even if we have lost Martha, your mother was just in shock. She didn't want to hurt you.
All right, Dad. I'm sorry, but I don't believe that at all. Anyway, new chapter. The
I
White
was
Lady.
afraid of animals when I
5
was
days
little.
after Martha's death.
I never approached them alone.
Are all of our animals dead? Okay. Is there still a thing for that? Because I just want to check out the objectives. Yes, we have Gothic Line, the Lover, the Bicycle, Personal Object, and the White Lady. Okay, so we have all of those. All right, everybody, I think that is going to be it for us today. So if you guys found yourselves enjoying this video, please feel free to leave a like on the video, comment down below, and subscribe if you have not already with the bell notification on so you can be alerted when all new content reaches the channel, including this video you just finished watching. And as always, I hope you're having a fantastic morning, afternoon, evening, or night post watching this video, and I will see you all in the next one. Oh.